yesterday, date to a one unstable. Alright, so game not launching video effect. The big thing that they have on display is ragdoll combos. So when you like run them over with cars and all that, they're getting submerged. So and flailing and flinging. The don't know exactly how it's working for. We had a few that got kind of stuck in weird places. 2 streams ago, like they climb out of a window, you just shoot 'em right there, and they're just stuck in this awkward, weird position. But either way, I support this. Let's see what else we got. Lions fruit. They're now putting sand and clay close to water sources, so that way you can the sounds and sandbanks and areas of clay been close to water on the map. So that's smart that you need those now. Or if you want to get crafting stuff. New base. I'm guessing I just had to bring new base because I'm going to speak 3 new base. Powerful. Randomized. Animals milk powder. Yeah, I've seen that where other people they go hunting and like it's dog. What we're gonna be looking for today for me. And trail. Okay. And, okay, so you follow the foot trail. Down 5. Deer flee longer than rabbits. Bigger they are, the longer they work to get out. Even still, you're taking off. So we won't be doing that with the shotgun. Let's sneak up, and we have no sneaking skills. So at some point, I will. I don't know. I could probably try to switch over to rifles, but I will miss that spray and spread there. So change animals become domesticated. Unlock. Or it. Up. That would make some people were apparently catching rats. Yeah. Up. Sandbox menu. Oh, they have it where you can have a endless rain, snow, storm, and okay, so you're doing like a certain run. I saw one person and they basically had starting up in winter and now after day 3 you have turn off the your character can freeze to death pretty quick. Not careful. So for added hard mode, Let's see. Most people are now hilarious. pathfinding of kind of things. Fighter matches like spread, drinking, part of the food items. If the item is not in the player's main inventory, the character will try to return it after the characters. Oh, Teague! Hola! We're just going over update notes for the game. You see quite some electricity will not work barely. Okay, so basically, if you try to, even while the electricity is still on, or you know what's going on in your world, and put a lamp in a burnt down building and still it's going to turn on. So that's cool. Oh yes, thank you, bro. Yeah, the hot dog wizard. IBS hot dog wizard. That's a team effort game right there. Uh, you gotta go back. Gotta go back after the stream. Never find it at the beginning. You can hear the official IBS hot dog song. OS, don't care. Blacksmithing, added missing craft recipe for carpentry, physical. Added craft recipe for the wrench. Gold, silver, hurricane lantern. Silver, crafts. Actually, on this run, we haven't even got into blacksmith, so that'll be all new to me. I've seen other people do it. It's a lot of things you have to do. But the cool part about it is that all the steel pipes and metal sheets that you find, these things now have uses. Other than bashing a zombie in the head with it, now you can melt down a ton of useless things pretty easily. Then you pray, that's cool. Well, good, because anything, axes are one of the most needed things in the game. And you saw the fact that I went through to get axes the past few runs. Um, so much in the new crafting system that it basically, you know, don't really. It kind of loses its shine really quick whenever you're just like, there's 40 different things I can do with one thing, and that's, it gets to the point where it's too much free space stuff. I got a lot done in this. Hear that. Okay, we're good. Let's get engaged. Okay. We're getting fixed. Alright. I did switch over to canteens, but one of them was mainly it would take place of your so prepared pipe, but it only held 1 liter of fluid, so it's not really most beneficial. Excellent. Speed. Yo, come down it. How you doing, man? Great. Please, there might be hiding chickens. Yes, they were so good. Finding that farm supply work so pretty nice. There was actually a back area that I didn't check out. I think we're pretty full up on everything else that we can get. So I want to go for it first. We gotta get the chicken on. The chicken's a real life, not. We go around here. Stew. Ball field. Over there. I'll look on the right. See if there was any farms that we passed by. Property below me. I don't have anything. chicken related. Vegetarian. So if we every hen house, chicken house. Our hen. Freaking featured it the other day. Jack was just talking about it, and I was like, dang it. Anytime anybody brings it up, I get the itch. And there's no cream for that. Only cure. Cattle farm, pig farm. Where's the chicken farm, bitches? Don't need pigs yet. I don't need, but it's good that I have notification. Don't really think it's showing up exactly if people these different locations. If they bigger searches. Actually, I just found something. Just go past the quarry. Now. Yeah, I tell you what it is. Alright, take it up.
Let's see. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I try to use NVIDIA Broadcast to get rid of background noise and all that, but it ends up just absolutely tanking my... There we go. Let me know if it's too loud, though. but it ends up tanking the volume bad. Too much of a gate filter turns into a gay filter. All right, here we go. Well, it's a little bit too late to be hitting on the road right now. I know it's only 340, but I do want to be safe about this. So what we're gonna do is we can take our cattle trailer for this, or our livestock trailer, and we'll just do that. I will, however, since we're available right now, what do we got in our pack here? All right, there's all of our extra storage right there, but all right. I guess, well, what are we doing? What are we doing? We didn't just attach it. Got that jig lure, baby. Might as well go ahead and get some fishing going. If we're gonna be trapped in the house, I don't want to be trapped in the house, so let's get some fishing. We've had like a week of rain on here. There we go. Week of rain hasn't really been too the most unpleasant. Just because it's rain, it's soothing, but come on, you know, it gets a little bit old. So the fishing mini game on here is pretty easy. What did we get? Small red deer sunfish. Okay. So anywhere you see those little blips and pops in the water, that's where fish are going to be, where you can catch them a lot easier. Empty plastic bottle. Which would be good if you were out in the wild having to do all this, because you know the water is life. And being able to store it is very important. I haven't once had to purify water on here, but I made sure to look up all the tutorials when I was first starting this game on how to build a water rain collector. Seaweed. Make some sushi or something. More seaweed. All right. All right. So we caught a muskaloonge. What the hell is even that? 2 pounds worth of meat, though. So. Well, this is the place to fish today, man. We'll we'll grab us one more, and then we'll get them start cooking. Store them in the fridge. Oops. Weird that I keep on getting attracted to games where you can have fishing mini games on there. I crave the fish. Dang it, now I want to do one more. Yeah. I guess that does make sense. All right, I guess our luck has finally ended on that one place. Let's grab us. Want to grab us one more. Let's zoom out here. Okay, there's a good place right there. See, there's this lag spike I'm talking about. I mean, it seems like everything stopped, so at least that's a good part, but I don't know if that's on my end or what. Dang. Small black crappie. Looks like we're... You know, I might just leave the fishing pole right here. I know it's not a tackle box, it's a toolbox, but... Okay. Okay. So now let's take all these fish. Fly. see. Just trying to find anything. What the heck is absolutely eating up our computer here? Okay. Sounds like my clothes washer in the game is still on or something. Probably doesn't help that we have the interactive map on, so I guess we'll close that out. Tell you one thing that doesn't help. That right there. Okay. All right. Well, sorry about the boring parts here, but now the washer is off. Oven is not on. Okay. I don't know. All right, let's go back. We should be running a little bit smoother now, I guess. So let's see. Fillet knife. Cut up. Slice fillet. Get some cooking training in here. Or butchering, sorry. All right. 10:30. Fish guts. I don't really know that we can do anything with that, but let's get these fish cooking. And then we're going to chop them up, and then we're going to cook them again. Got that. Yeah. Okay. So I wonder if the okay. Okay, and we got our griddle. Let's grab one of these. And we'll make us up a good meal for later. That way when we set out on the road, we know that we'll have everything. All right. Wait, what? What the what? Oh, okay. We used all the food from there. Okay. So let's see. So does the griddle, does it hold more than, okay, they're the same weight. Okay. All right. So you go over here to the fridge. And then we start adding in everything. Black pepper. Butter. You gotta have butter. Let's see. So we're gonna get these things loaded down so that way when it comes time, okay. Add potato. Teague, I gotta talk to you one day about some crazy people. I don't know what's going on with some of these people. All right, I think that's as much stuff as I could put in here. Okay, so let's get these both cooking. Fish guts. I don't think that we'll keep this on us. I think we'll throw them away. I don't know why we had it. I guess we could use it for fishing, but yeah, well, I got followed by this one account, Comic Relief or something like that. Comic something, and then I started seeing like stuff going on the Twitters between y'all, and I was like, what the crap? You know, what's even going on here? And now I'm like trapped in a group with the person, so just wanted to know what the heck that was even about. That's not cool. People don't need to be dicks. Okay. Better when hot. Well, of course it's better when hot. Let's put the salmon in the freezer. Seaweed. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Yeah, just making sure I don't like douchey people doing douchey things. And actually, we don't need to eat right now. Why are we eating? Oh, stop eating. Okay, well, whatever. We can stand to gain a little bit of weight. All right, let's get our asses to bed. We got a trip tomorrow. I know this house will probably never be invaded after we've already cleared out all the zombies, you know, in this whole wide area. But always feels better to have that door closed. All right, so now it's snowing. At least it's not raining for a little bit. That was smart. Left my door open right after I was talking shit. Me big mad smart. Okay, I think that's all we need. So let's get in here. Oh, he's one of those. But who the frick has a problem with you? You don't do shit. Unless, you know, somebody's like a raging lefty, then I get it. But all right, I hear you, bro. Check. Do we have animals in this trailer? Okay, I was gonna say, like, I don't remember putting animals in this trailer. Have they been in here the whole time and we've just been keeping them? That would suck. All right. All right, I guess what we could do is not our agitated oodle here, the little emoji kind of thing. It's halfway agitated because we haven't smoked in a while. So let's get, yeah, as a whatchamacallit, negative trait for our character for extra points, we took up smoker. Makes sense for me, so. One of those people. All right, as you can see here to our right, I built a fence door, and a chicken coop. Now we need to go steal somebody's chickens. Quit your coughing. And obviously, if it's still snowing, then may not be the best time to work on a crop just quite yet. But we did get animal feed from the feed store, or from the livestock store, farming depot. So we should be good on those kinds of supplies. Now I have this one turned on to where refrigeration is very effective for keeping foods good for a long while. So I don't need to turn here. 14 months. Yeah. Do you reckon that's one of the people responsible for the bot attacks at one time? I just hate it because those people start getting intermingled with your other groups and all that, and it's like, we got that going on. Yeah. Oh wow. Man, that's so crazy how somebody gets just attached like that. All right, we got zombies. I think this is the road that we need right here. We'll take it down just a little bit so that way we can kind of make sure. Oh, there's a nice little area over there. Does you have chickens? Yeah, that's a freaking weirdo, dude. All right. Well, there's cattle. Let's get on our map here while we're in a kind of safe zone. Okay. Thank you, Gord, for sharing that out. So we needed to be... Oh, okay. Oh. That's what I was... That'll bring the crazy out. All right. Some good rocks down here. Now that sounds probably a little bit weird, but those things can be mined up later, I think. What we got here, little chickadees? Yes, we do. Here we go, guys. This is exactly what we needed. So let's do a little quick little safety check here. Look, they even have a trailer if I needed to use it. All right. You got a door around here for this? Y'all just hop your fence every time you want to come collect chickens? All right, chickens. Pick up. Rhode Island red hen. Man, oh man, we're gonna be fixed up. Wait. Oh, okay, we can only pick up one at a time. All right. Put animal in trailer. All right, we at least need to make sure that we get a rooster. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Come here, buddy. All right. Okay, I think we should be able to grab all these chickens. I almost want to break their fence over here just so that way I don't have to keep on jumping it. But we should be fine. Alright, we'll pause this for a second. Finally turned the volume up on stream. Been on. Oh, dude, what? Well, yeah. Yeah. I hope it wasn't customer service, bro. Or Vex. What, you know, the same thing, but. Okay. Well, we are going to be a leghorn or leghorn. Man, we are gonna have all the cock. Ah. Yeah, I hear ya. My aunt, she is all about get you on the phone and that's it. You're done. Your life over. All right. Calm down. Calm down. Now that might be enough right there. Shoot, y'all, this lag is terrible. Let's see performance. I mean, lock frame rate. Sure. We got texture compression still on. We didn't have all these problems with 41, you know? And that's something that kind of sucks. Simple method. Blood decal. Sure. Dynamic skybox. Just trying to make sure if there's anything else that we can turn off here. Okay, I do know that we're gonna need feeding trough. Hello, Chiggy. Troughs can only contain either food or water. All right, so I guess we gotta pick this up. Okay. What did it say? Has items in it. Okay, so we need to take the hay out. We haven't seen any zombies or heard any zombies out here, so. Okay. I'll take the empty ones so that way I'm not leaving them without food, you know? Alright, so let's take this empty one here. Chicken's looking at me like, bro, that's my trough. It's my trough, bro. Hey, bro. I know, calm down, baby. All right, I can't fit the other one in there. All right. Okay. Trough. Yeah, turn down the FPS a little bit, so. Doesn't seem too bad. Okay, I think that's all we needed to take. See if we can turn around here with my cool driving skills. Oh, no. We'll just turn around in your driveway. How about that? We like our eggs shaken and stirred. I definitely got the trailer physics down. Wow. Doesn't help when you get lag. Excuse me. This is so much fun. All right. Okay. All right, we finally got out of there. Yeah. It's like watching me try to work a stick shift. Oh yeah, man. 104. Sheesh. I should test one day. Let's see. Okay, well, we could always come back down here. Let's go ahead and write on our map. Put little signs there for if we need to come back, pick up those cows, because eventually we'll want leather. I don't like it that he came at my vehicle like that. He needs to calm down. Okay. Let's make sure one thing really quick. Okay, we're back on the road to go right back to Lake Boobies. Cannoli likes the Mets. Oh, food time. And I suppose after this, what I'm going to do is over at one of the abandoned neighbors' houses, we'll start setting up animal traps. Now, this place kind of interests me. I might regret it with the lag going on, but I'm gonna see if there's anything in there that start trying to come out. This little warehouse area. And if I didn't remember, or if I didn't remember to say thank you, Cannoli, for sharing that on out. All right, well, we'll start out with our axe right here. We'll just use the axe and knock down this door. Well, that didn't take long, did it? All right. Hey, yo. What we got here? Static tile, I think. The ambient sounds are always nice and creepy. I guess this would be like somebody's ideal like little survival place if they wanted that in their life, but it's empty. It's no use to us. Hello. Okay, magazines. What I'm worried about is key. A key. Sure. Letter. Look at this photograph of someone with a big truck. Someone posing with a big truck. Let's go. All right, let's grab us a smoke. I haven't heard anything try to come out of these places, so. Index cards. Matchbook. Water dispenser. All right. Adhesive tape. Staples. Cigars and Caviar, the magazine. The card game. All right. Cigars and caviars menu. Okay, nothing of interest here. A friendly letter. Oh. Okay. Funding and investment. Malpractice insurance. And I guess we can check out this last little building here. Oh, that's a tall climb right there, baby. A workman shirt. All right, claw hammers, a bunch of tools, snow shovel, vice grips, whetstone. All which we are pretty good on. Planks, nah, I got those where I come from. Bag of plaster powder, box of batteries, box of nails. We'll take those. We've been constructing a lot lately, so. Paintbrush, yes. Twine, yes. I think I'm still good on rope. Okay. Okay. Well, there's our first jump scare of the day. Okay, here's a grindstone. We will take that. We don't need a generator right now. What is this? And nothing of great interest there. Okay, I say that we got everything that this little place provides. I know that there's some buildings over there, but hey, I got a grindstone out of it. We're gonna call it a day. It's already 4:20. Then again, movable object. Huh, that's not right. This place just seems like a good area to get attacked or something. I don't know if we really want to worry on it. Yeah, changing the FPS to 24 is kind of jaunting. Get on out here, buddy. Yeah, there you go. Ooh. Oh, duct tape. I always need that. The future runs on duct tape. Well, don't just fire like that. Da, da, da. Okay. We could take all these seeds. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're watching Running Man. It's a little bit over the top in some places, but I see what they were trying to do there. Circular saw blade. I know that you can use that on a few things. Let's go ahead and take this club hammer. It should be good on hacksaw. Ratchet wrench, sure. Sheet metal snips, sure. Small punch and chisel set. Tongs, ooh, yeah. I think we have vice grips, but might as well. Okay, that should be good. Ooh, hatchet. Can never get enough. Copy building key, make improvised screwdriver. Okay. More recipes. All right, I think that's good. I will take one that box of nails. Oh wow! We're so heavy. Truck's right over here, bro. Calm down. Yeah, it's more of a meh. More of a meh. Oh, calm down, girls. All right. I say they ought to be good. Yeah, it was a very interesting concept. Hey, whatever those are. Let's run them over. Sorry, bros. All right, what we got here? Butcher Peter Cottontail. Yeah. Yeah, whatever they make it into should be definitely interesting. Worth a watch, especially with modern, not modern audiences, but just modern ideas put in there. And, you know, some things were, feel like they had a hard time making them believable just because there was a budget. There was only so much they could do. Sprinting lad. Sprinting lad. All right, be careful, bro. Let's go to our mods here. What the what? Okay, the map had not loaded. I was like, what the shit? We found the edge. Tell you one thing, I'm gonna have to see if our NVIDIA drivers need to be updated or whatever. This is terrible. I couldn't imagine myself like when we took on the prison. Like that would have been awful. All right. Fortunately, Lake Boobies is right over here. Home sweet home. Before we put the chickens out here, let's take care of our all the stuff that we gathered. Let's see. All right, so where do we got seeds? All right, seeds. Oops. Let's go ahead and read this. Cheapskate. Cheapskate's John Spiral. Okay, well, we learned new stuff. Good deal. Paintbrush. All right, twine, duct tape, adhesive tape. Okay. Do we have nails in here anywhere? Yeah, right here. So nails, boxes of nails. Okay, that's our first load. All right. Got some nails. Circular saw blade. Club hammer. Hatchet. Movable object. Tool. Okay. Okay. Almost done with this part. Okay. And we just have the animal troughs and the movable object. Okay, so with this grindstone, we can apparently work on all of our hatchets and stuff like that. So that's a good news. All right, let's put this trough in here. Okay, so add fluid. Okay. And then animal trough, feeding trough. Okay. So here we can take inventory. Hay. We got hay. All right. So feed trough inventory. Feeding trough info. Feeding. Okay. Okay. Now I just need to figure out. Actually, we need to get our butts inside. Chickens can wait till the morning. But we are like hungry, tired, nervous, full of tacos. Oh, left that oven on too long. All right, let's see. And let's go in here. Fill up our waters. Drink. Wash yourself. All weapons. Okay. So everything's gonna get washed up. All right, fillet knife, put that up. And okay, so now we just need a cigarette. That one cigarette put us over the limit on weight. What? All right, now we're just tired. And we need to probably put this rabbit in the freezer. Rabbit head. What do we do with this? Slice it. Animal brain. What do we do with the brain? I can't think. Rabbit head, fresh. Okay, we can take the skull and make things from it, I guess. But for now, we're just gonna throw that in the trash can here. Okay, so now all we got left to do is get some rest, wake up, take the chickens out. And start setting up their. I got to figure out how to zone their area. Oh, I know what to do. There's an option right over here. Now, okay, so shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Arnie had a leg injury, so he runs like he's on the verge of a seizure. You know, and if you see the first part and then the prison break and all that, it kind of, I forget that is part because back when I was a kid, I used to catch it on TNT and TBS all the time, and it'd already be like halfway through the movie, so they're already in the zone. All right. So for now, we're seeming like a little bit less laggy. Okay, add zone. Will not leave this designated zone. They will leave if they're stressed, thirsty, or zombies are near. Add zone. Okay. Cool. So we have our zone set. All right. We don't have foxes turned on, so we don't have to worry about opening and closing their hutch here. Oh, FedEx driver. Excuse me. All right, so kind of a cloudy day, but let's see if we can get them some more feed in there. We definitely need to get them more water, which would have been good if we had all that rain earlier. All right. We're not even gonna try and back this up. We're just gonna go around. Like our chickens shaken and stirred. All right, Goyles. Here's your new home. All right. I've got the cock. She's got the cock. I've got the cock. All right. There we go. We got a rooster. They laid eggs in here. Okay. Chicken. I guess, you know what? You could probably and the roosters will fight from time to time, so if you have too many of those. But okay, what was I saying? What was I saying? But if you had to, you could actually keep your animals on the road, and because it's asking if you want to feed and water them. So if you had to, do all this on the go, and you couldn't build all that, you could still live basically out of that trailer. Okay, one more chicken, and we should be good. And we can later on build up a second section over here if we want to get into, well, when we do get into raising cows. So that's good. All right. The funny thing is here, like I said, we got some eggs left in the trailer, so let's grab those. Waste not, want not. There we go. Let's go put up this trailer. Drive it around here. All right. Disconnect. All right. I guess everything else we can do just by foot. So let's see what all we got here. Animal feed bag. Okay. Let's take that. Need to plant those trees. That's what we need to do later. Animal feed bag. Okay, so I wonder if just putting the bag in there is feeding 11.52. So we got 11.52. Wait. 152. Okay. Cool. All right, let's see if we can put some more water in here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it does have a remaining amount. Let me take it out just one more time and we will equip it. Okay, so I guess we just have to unequip. Okay, so we'll go with that. All right, girls, enjoy. Kind of hoping we'll have another rain to kind of fix up the issue there. Instead of having to go back and forth, back and forth. I guess I could use a metal bucket. We have one of those, don't we? Okay. Let's take a bow here. And all right, we need to cook the eggs. All right, those take barely any time to cook. Create salad. All right, mustard and eggs. Mustard and egg salad. So we've got basically part of a deviled egg. So that's cool. Let's see how this does on our hunger. If we, what's the rating on this? 350 calories basically. And wow, they have regular egg, like super low on how much. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Okay. Firefighter X. Let's put that back in here. Game Pass just dropped a retro game collection of 50 old school Activision games. There's a ton of Atari games. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Okay. And now, with this grindstone, I wonder if it will... Huh. Lower than condition head. Alright. Must have sharpness that is lower than its condition. Head condition. Okay. Either way. Cool. Wonder, do we have to have it in our main pack here? Excuse me. Okay, let's put it in our hands first. Reopen. Okay, well, we don't need to use it, I guess. Oh, we can try one more time. All right, none of those are highlighted, so we're good. I think it needed to be a little bit lower in sharpness, so. But either way, we got a free tool out of all that. So that's pretty sweet. Do we still have our fishing rod on us? Oh, no, we took it out there. Okay, and this one, lighter, empty. Okay. Random shot in the distance. I can't wait till one day they actually add it to where there are functional NPCs around here. So you can have people to kind of go against in a way. Oops, that was stupid. Did the wrong thing. All right, so I have it to where the chickens can get in there and lay their eggs. I also have it to where there's a rooster in there, so they can have little baby chickens too. And all their little babies will have little baby chickens. So what do we need to stock up on? We can't get into a whole lot until we figure out what's up with this lag problem. Even if I have to, format my computer, whatever we got to do. Something's got to change about this, because that's scary stuff right there. Where we could basically lose our entire game because we start getting lagged up. No, thank you. All right. Don't see. Oh yeah, we have an extra hatchet on us. That's a tool that we can get rid of, or that we can throw into the tool bin. Are there any of these hatchets? No, they're all in good shape. I believe that okay. These are good firefighter axes. Sharpness. Hatchet head. Well, we're not repairing it, so okay. Claw hammerhead. Oh, shite. We need to refill our lighter. I think I put the lighter fluid in the bathroom. We do go through some lighter fluid. Lighter fluid. Refill. Actually, you know what? Let's take this lighter fluid. Let's go refill all of our lighters. It's not the hardest thing to find, lighters and all that, but, it's a lot of lighters to just have empty. And they're reliable. All right, lighters. Refill lighter. Okay, both of those are full. Okay, we still got a good amount. Good deal. Okay, let's just keep 2 lighters on us. We'll put the fluid. I don't know. I think that was maybe smart. Keeping it in a this little area here. Oh, we can make a toothbrush shiv if we need to. Interesting. Okay, lighters. So we have a lighter on us right now. And we should be fine then. No, wrong. Let's keep one in here. La 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 la. Okay. So what is this over here? Cooking? Okay. I do kind of wonder what all can chickens eat. Animal info. Healthy, well-fed, not thirsty, calm attitude. Okay, good. Okay, carpentry menu. Males usually tag each other during mating season. Babies that need milk need access to their mothers. Hens will go into the hatch at night. hutch, sorry. Animals inside the enclosed hutch will be protected from predators. Animals will leave the hutch in the morning. Chickens lay 1 egg per day. Only a hen only a hen that has been fertilized by a cockerel will lay eggs that will hatch. Mating season is all year round. Yeah. Okay. Hay, grass, vegetables, fruits, seeds, nuts, and animal feed. Okay. So now, bros, what we gotta think about here is something else. Is we could go to our tool bin over here, wherever that is, and grab a hand scythe. Oh, let's take it over here to our new tool. All right. Yes, we can do it. Here we go. We're actually getting to use the grindstone. This is so freaking awesome. Okay, so our hand scythe, or I don't know, sometimes we call them a sickle, don't we? Let's attach to our right belt. Pull her on out. And scythe the grass. Let's do it in an area that I don't mind making look ugly. Okay. We're getting hot. Oh. Okay. Look at that. 72 cuttings of grass. So let's smoke us a cigarette as a reward here. And let's eat the rest of that egg salad. Wonder how long it takes for that grass to regrow. All right, our temperature. It's getting there. It's getting there. So now, let's look on the info for it. Okay, we are showing 11.52. So, go to our grass clippings. 16.56. There we go. So now I finally have a use for those sickles and scythes. That's freaking awesome. Okay. So 3360. Let's take a look in the bin here. All right, we already have eggs to collect. And there's a girl in there sitting on some eggs, so. Oh, the name of the stream actually got completed in one day. That's pretty cool. That's rare. All right. Deals. You know, we have so much on us here, but here we need to grab this off the ground. And put it off to the side. That way it's not sitting in the middle of the driveway. I mean, I'm redneck, but not that redneck. So let's go and get back to work. We got shite to do. All right, we have made a face. There we go. All right. All right. So they're not going through water terribly fast. That's a good thing for us. All right. So they have plenty of food. Let's go back over here and check for a water bucket. Or a bucket. I guess metalworking will be our next challenge. So, apple. Okay, let's check in here. I say we take all these out of here, all these seeds, and we put them over with in the gardening box. Look in our shelf here. Animal teeth. I don't know why we have those in there, but whatever. No. What about you? So we haven't collected a bucket yet. Suppose we can make one day, you know. All right, seed packets, barley, wheat, blah blah blah. All right, so barley. Reed. Huh. Okay, so we already know how to plant all these, but we don't really. We know in game. Yeah, it's kind of nice when you actually complete your, freaking goal. So I guess what we'll have to do now, we should be good on the sickle for a while. Sickle. Hand scythe. I say now it's time to dig everything that we'll need for a garden. Actually, before we do that, sorry to be so random, but we had apple sapling and a cherry sapling. Say we keep these near the house. Right. I guess let's get a hand trowel and a shovel. That should be all my tools in that one box, but let's just make sure. Okay. Let's go in here. Multi-tool. Never turns you towards the box you actually need. All right. File, axe, oil, welding mask. No. Where's my damn shovel, woman? Huh. I know that we have a shovel somewhere. Look in the truckie. And I guess we could learn how to make one. If we put it in our bookshelves here. No. No. Well, I'll be a monkey's dick, dude. Huh. Doesn't seem like us to not do that. To not have a shovel. Let me check these one more time, make sure I'm not just being a derp and missing everything. File, funnel, garden fork. Got a garden fork, but let me grab one of these and see what all, if there's anything that says you can do with it. Dig furrow. Okay. Okay, cherry sapling. Um, oh, that's an apple sapling box. Oh, that's freaking awesome. All right, let's dig. That should be plenty of room in between all the trees. All right. So we have done that. And we can get more at the store, so let's get in here. Boy, it'd take a lot of chamomile. Let's get a pickle. Okay. Yeah. If we can get upstairs, that'd be great. All right. Let's have us a nighttime smoke, huh? All right. Let's get some sleep. Alrighty. So we got some okay sleep there. Tell you one thing, still missing the fact that we don't have whatchamacallit. Sorry, I saw something walking on my screen. I was like, what the crap is that? After being in this house long enough to where you haven't seen anything else other than you move, and you see something move, you're like, okay. Alright. Hey, boys and girls. Everybody doing well. I'm not going to touch any of their eggs just because I want to give them time to get all those eggs fertilized and all that, and I don't know which ones have been fertilized or haven't. I guess I could take a look and see if it tells me. You know, which I guess in real life you would need a flashlight, candle, you know, whatever. Do some candling. All right, hutch info. All right. Remove grouse. Oh no, okay. I don't want to do that. Alright, hutches get dirty over time and dirtier quicker with more animals inside. Clean a hutch with water and a mop or towel. Hens will lay eggs in the nest box inside honey. Hens will lay eggs outside. Okay. After a while, I think I will make them a second hutch, just because I know that this is going to expand over time pretty quick. Chickens will go inside the hutch. Okay, so you need a hutch with water and a mop. Well, now I finally have a reason to go steal somebody's mop. Okay. Let's see. Let's start aiming to go for all trophies humans get on. Oh yeah, Gord, if you could 100% stuff, that definitely puts some interest in it too, you know? I'm kind of almost dreading having to go through the footage and edit all this up. Day 1 through 10, day 1 through 10, day 1 through 10, or 10 days kind of challenges and all that. Speaking of which, where are we going to put the garden? Guess we could put it out back here. But I almost kind of want it on this side of it. Which I think I will. Give a little bit of room for the truck. But I say it's time to dig. Ah, shit. Didn't mean to put one there. Now the checkered pattern's gonna be ruined. Finish up this line and see how much. Oh goodness. Muscle strain. Yeah, I would suppose so. All right, garden fork damage. Okay. Well, the garden fork seems like it's in great condition. Our body isn't. How are we doing on weight? We're still kind of dropping on weight. We need to. Okay, so let's take a look at our seeds. Take a look at our seeds. All right, barley, basil, bell pepper. Let's put some seeds on us and see what we can do. Let's do the reasonable stuff first. Okay, I already got that. Garden time. Time to do a garden. All right, we'll let that grow back in. Cucumber. Cool if they let you make a trellis or something to improve like climbing plants. Because cucumbers, they do like to climb. All right, what else we got on us? More corn. Sure, let's do some chives. Be a chive turkey. Okay. Barley. Let's do a pack of barley. Then we'll do some flax. Honestly, I know nothing about flax other than like some games use it as a replacement for cotton. I know you can get flaxseed oil. All right. So I wonder, do you have to water the plants in Project Zomboid? Or, can you just rely on the damn rain? Okay, rain can naturally water your crops, reducing the need for... Okay. Okay. So, how much can we get out of our water bottles? Sitting around. Crops info. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a water bucket then, y'all. To what are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, we need to go refill our water. Okay. Okay, me not that dirty. See if we, for some reason, put anything under here. Empty bowls. Yeah, we're going to definitely need... All right, now we're off on the adventure to check the neighbors' houses. See what they got going on. After we get us a road smoke. No, 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 no. Huh. Interesting. Okay. You know what else is interesting? Coffee. Well, that's cool that they let you consolidate your cigarettes on here. That's kind of cool. All right. Let's hit the road, Jack. We could go into town and go to the livestock place and find probably what we need better, more easily, more readily available. But unfortunately, like I said, with these lag spikes, I kind of worry about that. So we could become super dead. So let's go check out our neighbors over here. What you got? Hard hat, Jack. We need a water can. Grumpinator, how you doing, bro? Got gas. I got a garden basket. Ooh, more seeds in there. I'll leave it. I don't need it. Hey, bro, we collected chickens to go into that coop that we built. So that's awesome. No. Let's check inside. Oh shit, we forgot. We need a mop also. So if we see a mop, we need to grab one. Because that's what the item that they use for cleaning the chicken pen is, a mop. Oh yeah, this is the house where I took all the doors off of. Okay. Copper kettle. Copper kettle holds more water than some things. But I don't want to go around with a kettle. Empty buckets. There we go. Empty buckets. I think that's what we needed. Yes. And a bucket. I mean, and a mop. Well, it looks like we got everything we needed. Well, that was a short run. Good day, sirs. That was like the shortest run that we've ever had to do to actually find what we needed. Go us. All right, what we got in the back of the trunk here? Shotgun shells, book. Okay. Oh, is we hungry again? Sometimes I wish that we had not just auto drink, but auto eat on here, man. We always eat. Getting hungry. And unfortunately, our character's losing weight. I'm gonna start looking like Christian Bale over here. Hey, I planted a watermelon over here. I thought I did. Huh. Yeah, here's one of those big, beautiful lag spikes I've been having. Thing is, I'm looking over here and OBS is running just fine. I need to look next time that happens and see if we actually skip forward in time. No, it doesn't look it. So it literally lags out the entire game. Okay, so we need to build them a box out here for all their chicken needs, you know. But let's put this mop in here. Excuse me. And let's go natural water source. We need to fill up these two empty buckets. I swear, when you're doing doing farming on here, you have to basically just unequip everything. Okay, this isn't the worst. Especially where you can speed up time, you know? We're future age farming here, Grump. We're fancy like that. All right, you. Okay, so say we take unequip. We drop these right here. Sweet Mary Jane, what the world am I hearing? This pocket watch has dangled too many times. I cannot wait till I can destroy it. I am gonna go full Captain Hook on this shite right here, dude. I can't stand that thing. All right, so we're a little hurt. So let's see. Let's take some painkillers. Take some sleeping pills. Fatigue is 47. So let's see. Let's grab one of our meals out of the fridge here. Empty bowl, let's put that in there too. We don't need that. Okay. Okay. Back good on food. All right. I guess while we wait out some time, I'll be right back. I gotta sit up some meat. Wait, no, I don't. I don't. Never mind. I'm having fried fish tonight. Okay. Okay. Garden fork. Guess our fatigue is hidden pretty good, so. Let's see if we can get some sleep. All right, we've healed up, it looks like. We only slept till 3 a.m. What's this? Huh. Yeah. Rather we had a can of Coke on the floor. Let's go outside and see the sunrise. I do suppose that we need to think about what we can start taking off while we're working the garden so much. Like, we don't need the can opener on us all the time. So, can opener, it's like an essential in this game, but we're just carrying too much weight all the time, it seems like. Garden trowel, we need to put that up in a proper place. Proper. But I guess these tools we don't need to keep on us all the time. It's just really hard to make yourself give them up, you know? I think we'll just have to get over that. I cannot be without my essential tools. And I guess a multi-tool, counts as that, but it'd be cool if we could build one, because they are not the easiest to find. What did we have that I thought we could put away? Oh yeah, garden trowel. We don't really use the wrench a whole lot, but I say that we make this box out here kind of our, I'm putting stuff in here for when I need to go. Fillet knife. Pocket knife. 0.7. Wait. Okay, so that should be good. We don't really use the wrench a whole lot. We do use our vehicle a whole lot. Leave that shit on. All right, all the chickens are asleep right now. If they go by real time on here, then it'll take 21 days to incubate the eggs, depending on the settings that we have it turned on. So, but it's 37 degrees. So I say we dig some more. Because unfortunately, like I said, until we get rid of these lag spikes, it's gonna be stupidly dangerous for us to explore a whole lot. A little bit froggy. All right, that might be the maximum amount that I want to deal with there, if we're being honest. All right. So we're at 77.2. Oh god, we are losing weight. I might drive to town just go to the snack bar. We don't want to get to the point where we're losing the amount that we can carry. We can carry 18 right now with our, current health and all that, current strength. So we better be careful. All right. Seeds. Let's go back over here to seeds. Jalapenos. I do like jalapenos. Okay. Lettuce. Oregano. Pumpkin. Oh, gourd cane. Calling your name. Spinach. Strawberries. And some sugar beets. Sure. All right. Let's definitely... Okay, it shows that we've read all these before, so open. All right, so... these ones that we're missing right here. Okay. And spinach. Let's get some strawberries unpacked here. Spinach. It's gonna be one hell of a crop. All right. All right. Tainted water. Dump. All right, so these definitely need it first. So This is one of the best times ever to have a water source near. All right. Yeah, don't worry, bro. I usually don't make you have to listen to the P sounds. This cannoli man was whizzing all over the place. You tell me that they hire people, the pissers? All right, so if the plant's pretty well off anyways, the amount of water, it doesn't like automatically soak up all the water that you normally use for a regular watering. I know that sounds like, yeah, well, duh, but some games don't do that. They just take a full unit away from you. So that's cool. All right, let's refill this water one more time, and we're gonna take it over to the chicken trough. So, but look at this place. This is one of the best places, man. Feel. All right. Want to. Let's see. Small animal trough. Fill. Oh, sorry. Add fluid from bucket. Yeah, buddy. We definitely needed this bucket in our life. All right. Bucket. There we go. So they're about halfway full on that. How's the eggs looking, girls? All right, good amount of eggs there. But like I said, I'm not touching anything until I know it has been certified eggalicious. All right, let's drop our water buckets here. I guess, you know what? Instead of just doing that shit, why don't we actually fill them back up and then drop them off? That way we don't gotta do it later. Make chum. You can make chum? Okay, I'm not gonna do that right now because I need these buckets for, I didn't know we could do that. Fill empty buckets, fill all. Okay. Didn't know that we could make chum. I'm chumming everywhere. Ugh. All right, oh, you're gonna make me chum. Okay. I know, I'm such a bitch. I'm doing this and I'm hurting my body. Okay. Drop. What about you? You know what kind of sucks is that those were considered to be on auto drink. So I hope we didn't accidentally auto drink out of those. It's considered tainted water. Okay. We can drink. We can fill all. We can wash ourselves. All clothing. All right. So we've been going for a month and 5 days. Cool. Okay, we have these leftover packets. I guess whenever our plants grow, we can, okay, empty seed packet. Let me grab one of these. I think we can take these and... Oh, grumpy. I think we can take these and put, whenever we are harvesting our plants, I think we can take these and use that shite. Use the containers to put, you know, the old seed packets. We can put new seeds in there. Shit. You know what we didn't do? We didn't water our trees. Yeah, if we're going to be doing gardening, we're going to have to do something about this, about our character's weight. About everything that we're carrying. And I might go and collect more buckets and a watering can. Once we get the lag fix, we'll go actually get a real watering can. Empty bucket. So that way we have the right tool for the, you know, for the job there. Okay, did we get all these watered? Water full. Okay. Okay, all these are watered. Oops. On equip. Then we drop. And we can actually leave those out in the rain. We don't even have to technically fill them. So kind of tempted to go visit one more neighbor's house and see if we can find any more buckets. We'll call it a list. A bucket list. What is that? Grab chicken feather. Oh, okay. Well, I guess if we want to make a crossbow on here, that would be a thing. Okay. We're in dire need. Just lean up against our truck here. Grab us a smoke. Stopped in just enough time not to smash through my chickens. As one does. Okay. So we already went to our first neighbor a while back. The ones that we took their doors off. So let's go check out this neighbor. Look how smooth we're traveling right now and non-laggedy. Stay like that all the time. That'd be great. All right. Hello. Always look through here. Looks like I already stole your lighters. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the house where everything is all up on each other. All right. Nothing. Nothing. They wouldn't have a bucket in the kids' room. He knows where to poop. Let's, I guess, eat all this ham while we're out. Might as well get the calories in. All right. I'll leave a bunch of plastic cups everywhere to fill up. All right, well, you guys had nothing. Thanks for nothing. Never rob your house again. Nah, actually, they had ham, so we can't. We can't be too rude. That was some nice free ham. Yeah, I was about to say, we're about to get towards street lights here, so better not be too flagrant with my driving. We're keeping the shotgun out just in case we run into any random walkers. Okay. Spoon. I'm really only interested in buckets at this point. I know that sounds a little bit douchey, but this tree over here looks nice. Is that dogwood? Jumbo Dogwood. That'd be a kick-ass name. What up? I'm Jumbo Dogwood. Hey, what you got on this table over here? What we got? Look, you got something on this table. It does. You don't, but Bet if Jumbo Dogwood were here, it'd be a whole lot cooler. All right, what we got over here? You got all this fenced-in area. This house kind of freaks me out for some reason. I don't know why. Don't look like you have a pantry area, so. You lose, terrible person. Never want to talk to you again. I know I'm leaving my vehicle back there like a dumb slut, but I think this is the right move for now. Yeah, this was a troublesome house, as I recall. Dish towel. We got a pizza cutter. You know, if we need that. See, like right now my character's auto walking. This is so bad. Got any books or anything? Chewing tobacco. I'll take it. Oh, lighter. Oh, he's gonna steal these lighters. Rolling papers. Now we're good on all that. It's already 7 p.m. Let's try one more house. Oh, we got some pretty high fatigue. Illegal unbowed. What the hell is that? I don't think I want any part of that. Ricky Bobby. Chicken leg, ginger ale, mutton chop. Ooh, salami. Another lighter. Sweet. I'm such a lighter slut. You got a lighter? I'll take it. Alright, so the bucket search was kind of and I really don't feel like trying to run into town. So well, if all that rain that we had last week would hit again, that'd be great. Yeah, besides metal working, we need to work on mechanics at some point. Yeah. Well, you know, that trip was really nothing. That was a nothing trip. All right. Okay. I say get some sleep. And as much as I hate to, I might end this a little bit early so that way we can, I can work on the PC here and see what's up, you know, with this. Why we're getting so much trouble out of it, even though we freed up a ton of room on this PC. I don't know. I do not know. It doesn't make sense, but it's making it to where it's too dangerous for us to go out and actually, you know, get into trouble in the game without potentially just destroying ourselves. So I guess it's time to do the dirty. Anyways, thank y'all so much for joining me. Really appreciate it. You guys rock. Grump, go back later after this ends and rewind it and listen to the the music, the intro song. Cannoli, Grump, Gorkai, and Admiral Teague. Thank you all for joining me today. You guys rock. Tell everybody I said hi. Waka waka. Bong.